Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke able to get this to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Throwing now is Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
A 5-yard.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
A gain of 12.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Locke. Open man, Hamler. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more there and another 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gordon, the ball carrier. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
makes the score Broncos 7, Steelers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang. But it's 2nd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Down and 9.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Joe Hayden there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Broncos 7, Steelers nothing.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He'll go up top here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 37.
A gain of 37.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He's tackled at
that play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Lock now on first down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lock. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. They look to throw. It's Lock. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. To the 27.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Lock. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
At the 33-yard line.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Pass.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pick.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
It's up first down.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
At the Broncos' 22-yard line.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before half for Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to third down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing.
It's a foot race. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 78 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for two.
Conversion.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Steelers 16. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Locke going to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Third down.
So third and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Locke working out of the gun. He'll go up top. And got his man complete. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. K.J. Hamler, 71 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
The score, Broncos 28, Steelers 16.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Check. He's coming. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Switch. Take 2 of them. Check 13. Shoot.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Connor to the ball carrier.
It's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
By the Broncos.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Stephon Tuitt on the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 38, Locke.
At the 38-yard line.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
You got tight right there.
The drive will start with Connor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Connor, the ball carrier. Justin Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And this one is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
By the Broncos.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. He'll get that complete to Albert O. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Locke. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Locke. And that will be incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Locke looks to throw it again. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Locke throwing complete here to Judy. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Denver.
On 1st down, Locke. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
K.J. Hamler.
K.J. Hamler. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After the turnover, here's Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Stephon Tuitt.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Lock to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
It's to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal. Lock looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Broncos will extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Steelers 16.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
43 is the mic. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 43 is the mic. Let's go, D. 8. 3 is the mic, boy. 43. Takes 2 of them. 43.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Jack 16.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 37. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Block now to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Alert, flare! Alert, flare! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
on 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 56 yards. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second down and goal. Roethlisberger. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
A lot going to throw it here. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Block. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score, Broncos.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.